Humbled to be here. JPJ, Health and Wellness, episode 62. I care to get into it just right away. Why hesitate? Why wait? I am not making up for yesterday's. Wasn't premature, but statement that I was going to get to training later in the day after handling some business and work. You know, uh, prior to the episode, during the episode actually, and to be truthful, I ended up just to get to the more spiritual, emotional, and mental side of things. Ended up resting, taking a day for rest, and maybe this is the right place to say it. It feels like the right time. Just for the sake of documenting for the future, when we look back in time for what I'm sure at this point many know, and is in front of the world truthfully, right? Just being honest. And it's the right time to say that after 6 hard months being mindful and being thoughtful and being strategic, strictly from a place of the heart, naturally. I had been operating a business for my business since let's say early June, mid-June, and been working since. And since then, as of recently, I won't put any dates out there, but we had made the business legitimate. We had legalized it. And that in itself super grateful and humbled. To be truthful and honest again, doesn't change the pace. Absolutely not. I'm moving, to yes, grow the business. I'm simply humbled by it, and thought it was a good time to mention that as I've been setting the concrete and the foundation for making that play. And I think I think it was the right move, the right time to get into it. So yeah, I am very confident and secure and certain what's to come to fruition from this, after everything that has come to fruition from this since beginning the process of working towards starting building, to be truthful, the music, and simultaneously, operating and intentions, awareness around my skill set prior to bringing the business, the music, this show to fruition. I had every intention to begin that process, and I had, and that's what this last 6 months has been about. Despite the fuckery, despite just the natural law and things that come along with running a business, which I'm completely not just built for, but aware of. It's people use the word learning curve, and in business, more pertaining for me to my dreams, there's always insight, there's always knowledge, there's always things to learn through the process. And most are scared. They're rooted in ego, insecurity, and insecurity is the greatest disguise, ultimate fucking disguise for ego. Which is why most get caught in the trap of getting that projected on them, getting that manipulated on their narrative, through their narrative, from other people who are insecure, who have egos. And it's a vicious cycle. Continue that process until they consciously, make the choice and speak out loud their intentions, the truth of the matter. It's one thing to understand, and I truly don't believe that makes a difference. It's another thing to know, which many have the knowledge and they know right from wrong. And it's another thing to have the courage. As in my case, I'm fearless when it comes to business, when it comes to building my dreams, and have the courage to speak their truth, because most are scared and most try to bring other people down. Crabs in a barrel mentality. That's the nature of business. It's a win-lose game, and intentions matter. If you begin with an intent, I look at it as binary: to destroy or to build, right? and you choose to destroy, and that's your intention, and even the slightest doubt of it in the beginning, right? Then throughout your process, as you ebb and flow, grow and, lose business, grow and lose business, that's only going to get exposed as a vulnerability to you. At moments in time, some points in time, all the time, it's always going to be there. But if you have the mindset, the intent to build, grow, do things the right way, then you'll only flourish. And in these times in business, fearlessness is a binary decision. You're either fearless or you're scared. And those who are fearless are going to win. Those who are scared are going to get held back by the status quo, the stigmas, society, the government, the world, things of that nature. And, that's just the truth of the matter. And all this to say that, circling it back to the point I was originally trying to make, building in silence. I believe that legalizing and making the business legal was a move and spoken word. Not to get too artistic about it, because that's what the music is for, but from my heart. And I'm good at business. And saying that on record, not to be condescending, haughty, prideful over the decisions I've made, but absolutely cord at humility and gratitude of being able to live this life, right? For everything I've earned, deserved, and was gifted with. And the chance to give back knowledge like this, insights like this, information like this to those, the young world, who is to come after me and fucking crush, and to those who are in their process, in their journey to success, right? For me, it's glory to glory, success to success. That's the truth. But everything that comes in between, I know for many, they have the knowledge, they have the right intent, but timing is a real thing. And if I didn't think it was the right time to mention and speak about all these things, or, legalize my operation and build from a foundation of having a machine to work as I filter business through that machine. Day in and day out as a practitioner. Not someone who is just speaking to you out of falsehood or, thinking I'm better than I really am. I am speaking to you from experience, from my life experience and everything I've been through. And, it's really important to be aware of not just reality, right? I think everyone has a sense of reality, but is rooted in delusion based on their behavior, which is an extension of their thoughts and their heart, because they're fighting the battle in, the real world. It's tension, there's war. There's people having no rationale, having no real conversations, having no real dialogue to solve conflict. So the only way to mitigate and eliminate that is to be in your truth. The truth is undefeated. It always, always, always shines light on the darkness of the world. And if you're in your truth, then it's only right that you get loud, despite all the noise going on in the world, all the fucking negativity, all the fucking hate, all the fucking envy and jealousy. Take your truth, speak it, have the courage, find the courage, whether that's listening to positive shit all day, whether that's, having 2 or 3 good people around you that you can filter your unguarded thoughts. Not unguarded, right? But unfiltered thoughts, right? Because it has to be thoughtful and it has to be reasonable. It has to be in tune. You have to be mindful of what you're speaking and the conversations you're having and the information, knowledge, and insight you're expressing. You need to, do that. Set that base. Telling you from someone of experience, your environment, your neighborhood, your community, society, the government, political parties, the world, negative spiritual powers that be, because that's what I'm rooted in, and I have to put that in there in the mix. Don't matter. As long as you're not living in ivory towers, you're out there on the internet building because you're connected to the world through your phone, right? And you're not living in an ivory tower and delusions of reality to build the proper framework to execute and cultivate the dreams of your life. It's all possible. Anything is possible. As long as you have the right intentions, you have the right fucking, mindset, and you just go at it day in and day out. That's what these last 6 months have been for me. And if there's any last words that I have to say, because I'm sure I'm human, right? Probably missed a lot of things along the way, but I don't believe in perfection. To begin with, that's my foundation. It's about speaking the truth in stride, and it will, for me, I know, because I'm in truth, hit the right mark every time down the line. In the right spaces, it will be. And with the right people, it will lay and stand with, as they process their own thoughts and filter them through their own truth. And, that's where my heart stands, and that's where I operate from, outside of a legal operation and business that I run that I had just mentioned. I am eager and excited for the building of, and success that will come from the year of 2023. 2023 is about to be a big year. It's huge. There are, kids I know, youth I know, that are on the way to success based on the time, simply the time we were living through and they were born into. And they'll only get smarter, they'll only get wiser, they'll only get, more emotionally intelligent, more knowledgeable, filtered through empowerment and enlightenment of themselves, as well as the grown-ups and the people who are already in the process, respect, have been running business and doing business for years, are only getting wiser, only getting better. And if you can, of course, there's the dialogue that people are getting worse. It's only getting worse out here. I'm aware of that, and I'm understanding and I'm knowing of that. But to those of you who are understanding and hit this message and really relate to it, you know, business is not a dead sport. It's only on the rise. And, you know, I'll take that with me to my grave. For as long as I live and for as long as I'm breathing, I'll be doing it. That being said, if there's anything else I need for y'all to know, be true to you. Stay true. Be patient in attaining your dreams and success. Speak, live through your heart, and always love and be kind. As many people are using that as a front, you know, to get selfish wants and desires and needs. If you are already those things and you're already moving and operating from that space, or you can get there through the means I just expressed to you and explained to you and gave you the insight, knowledge, and information to do, then you're off to the races. Finished. Peace.